Okay. So I have Robert and Jessica Feemster with me, and we are talking about, or I'm asking them questions about chapter 8 of the book. So, guys, um, we're going to start off by telling a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jessica Feemster. I'm 28. I currently work in the mental health field. I have a daughter and a son, and I have another son as well, but he lives further away. And I'm married. That's it. That's my identity right now.
Rob.
I'm the opposite of her, totally the opposite of her. I'm like the next old one. 35, 3 kids, from New York, staying North Carolina, married to this beautiful woman. Other than that, I like being with my kids and enjoying my family. That's it.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you guys 10 questions. So I'm going to start off with, did you know that you were going to get married one day?
One day, yes.
One day, yes. Um, was it from like an early age, or was it like a couple years ago? When did you decide that you wanted to be married?
I think it was maybe like decide a couple of years ago, but I think as you grow up, depending on how you grow up, you kind of prepare for that. That's what a woman does. They kind of prepare to eventually get married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robert?
Oh,
Come on, dude.
Yeah, when I was young, I thought about it, but being from where I'm from, did I think for 1 second that I would? Me? Hell no. Excuse me. Nah.
Okay, so with that being said, why did you two decide to get married?
I fell in love, man, from the jump. She didn't know it though. I was putting pressure on her.
He was quite persistent. That's probably why we got married, because he was just persistent. It wasn't necessary. I love him. Let's not. This conversation about your left. But no, no, I love him. That's why I married him. But he was quite persistent, so that played a role too.
Okay. In the past, women take the man's last name, and they move into his house. Was that the case for you, or how did that work out?
Yeah, that wasn't the case for us. Um, this is funny. So we actually started at my apartment, and then we moved in with some family until we moved into another apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
But
we was dating. She had her own crib. Miss Independent. Doing her thing. 3 months later, we hooked up, got her some crib, and then lived together for about 4 years. Had a beautiful daughter, and said, "Yo, man, I'm getting too old, so let's get married."
Okay. So with that being said, did you guys prepare your own vows, or did you guys kind of do? Well, how did you guys, do those?
We honestly got married at the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
So we repeated what the magistrate told us to repeat. Mm-hmm. We didn't write our vows. Not that we would not have.
We're going to.
Yeah, we plan on having an actual ceremony for our family and our friends and stuff. So that's kind of in the works right now. We're working on that. But initially no, because of how we did it. But would we? I think we would, because we discussed it.
Okay. Okay. So, Jessica, what is your dream wedding? What in your mind, your dream wedding? What would you have?
Well, that's crazy because I have like 2 dream weddings.
Okay.
One is on a beach because I just love the water, first and foremost. Love the water.
I agree.
And the second would be like, it's gonna get real country, but like I want it like out in a field, really, with some beautiful flowers and nice music and stuff.
Relaxing.
Relaxing.
Okay.
Kind of like a tea party or Catalina mixer or something chill.
Okay. Robert?
He don't care.
He doesn't care.
Nah, that ain't nah.
He don't
Tea
He
party
doesn't
and all that. Nah.
I didn't.
I just
say-
want to invite a couple of my dudes from NY, you know,
See.
bring them over here. Turn
The
up.
party just went that way.
That's it. You know.
All right, so to both of you guys, how important is communication in a marriage?
Shit, communication period is very important.
True. And in a marriage, it's like one of the most important things. And a lot of people fail because they can't communicate, or finances, or children, you know, or outside stressors. And it's oftentimes because, you know, they can't communicate how they feel to one another without hurting each other,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and things like that. So,
So that's not the case with you guys.
hell yeah. Sometimes.
It is the case.
Like sometimes, like within anyone's marriage, and if we're gonna talk about it, let's be honest. Within anyone's marriage, there are moments in which you both communicate in your worst way,
Mhm.
and then there are times in which you can go back and you can sit down and you can be like, you know what, I didn't say that right, you know,
Let's
and what
rephrase it. Try
right,
it again.
and what Rob and I have done is we've gotten to a point where we say, if we're about to argue about it, we're just not gonna stop talking about it.
Mhm.
And then we're going to revisit it when we're not both upset.
Mhm.
What you want to say about that?
One thing I can say is that as far as with communication and marriage is like in our situation, we grew to learn how to talk to each other.
Still growing.
Yeah, still growing because it's totally different now that we married.
Mhm.
So it's certain acceptance from both parties. You know,
Okay.
she don't accept nothing
Right.
that comes. Like, yeah, when, you know, I might say something slick when she was my girl, but now she's my wife.
You gotta
She,
change your
yeah,
ways.
she makes me come back. I have to sit down and talk to her
Mhm.
because I know we lack in communication.
And I should have asked this before I started my questions, but how long have you guys been married?
Oh, shit. What? We newlyweds.
Newlyweds. Okay.
Yeah, we
Since
just,
February of 2017, February 24th.
yeah, I know
Okay.
we newlyweds. That's all I'm saying.
Newlyweds.
But we've been together for like 5 years, well, 4 years, 5 years almost.
It's almost,
Almost.
almost 5.
Okay.
Every day my princess get older. That's how long I've been with her. You know, I don't even count how long I've been with her. It's just whatever day my princess grow, that's how long we've been together. You
True.
know? That's how I see it.
Now, were you guys' parents married? And if they were, for how long were they married?
Shit, my parents.
I'm glad
No,
you
no,
first.
no. Shit, that was a good one. That was a good question. Now, my parents wasn't married, but, you know, my grandmother, my uncle, and aunt was. And so that's what really helped me in understanding what marriage was.
My parents were married. They got divorced when I was like 14. They separated when I was like 8, though. But they were married. Their relationship was not a deciding factor in my reason for getting married because, I don't know, I guess I don't remember much about it since I was so young as far as I remember their interactions, but to remember dynamics of their marriage, I don't really remember per se, you know?
Okay.
So I can't say that I got it from them, but I think I just got it from my experiences with others, maybe through family or friends, just seeing how other people love each other that are married.
Okay. Kind of weird question here, but how important is this marriage to you and your family?
What? This
I don't think it's a stupid question because of
No,
how
that's-
society is
yeah,
today and
yeah,
how people
Well, yeah.
get married
yeah,
multiple times.
yeah.
So it's not a stupid
Yeah.
question, and I see why you would ask it that way.
Sacrifice is very important to us. You know that.
Yeah. Well, to me and my family, I feel like this marriage is very, very important because it's really a foundation for my child more than anything else, and it's stability for her and sustainability for my family as far as he and I being able to take care of the kids. So that's our biggest focus is trying to work together so we can take care of our kids and, build a future for ourselves in general, for ourselves and
Yeah,
for them.
when
Really.
you got two boys and then you have a girl, to me it's like, wow, I couldn't do it with my two boys, so let me at least show my princess. I don't know how to be a dad now.
So, you already answered my next question, which was, do you want, or no, sorry. We lead by example, correct? So do you want your children to get married in their future?
If they want to.
If they want to.
Because I feel like that's their choice, just like it was my choice, just like it'll be your choice eventually.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't, shit, I ain't
that's okay
knocking
too.
them,
That's their choice. I mean, we have Christian backgrounds, you know what I mean? We have religious backgrounds. I mean, I get why people would think they would need to aspire to marry, and the way you grow up, it kind of paints the picture that you should, but it's totally their choice. Because, I mean, everybody gets different things out of life.
Everybody from different backgrounds, even though they have same beliefs and things like that. So, that's all.
Okay. And then, last but not least, if there was one thing that you could do differently before you guys were married, what would it be?
Do differently before we were married?
Yeah, like before you guys got married. So, like, for example, would you want to, have your kids at the beach or have your kids out in the country or, is there anything that you would do differently in life
as far as molding the family, as far as what we went
through?
Yeah, there are a few things, but at the end of the day, I feel like with life, just like in marriage, with life, you're only going to learn if you grow, and sometimes when you grow, you have pain. It's not all okay as you grow. You're going to have like ups and downs. You're going to have those growing pains, and so I wouldn't say that I would, because everything I feel like I went through thus far has prepared me for where I am now, for what's to come. Mm-hmm. And I just have to keep persevering and put my best foot forward every day, and it'll be all right.
Yeah, like she said, life, you grow, you make choices, good, bad, but in the long run, if you stay focused on what you want when you're small, and when I was small, I always wanted the family. I got it. So
I can say I probably lacked that a bit too after my family kind of just ran through it by the time I turned 8. So I mean, this is good for me. I can't say that when I was small I saw myself being here right now.
Not in North Carolina, hell no.
I can't say that, but I can say that I'm glad that I am here, and I'm interested to see where it goes. I can't.
I can't.
Don't delete my shit.
Well, guys, thank you for taking the time out of your day to answer these questions.
If anybody needs some advice, don't call me, because I ain't got much. I'm serious.
Call him. He knows.
Thank you for interviewing us, Neek. I hope that your professor and classmates get a laugh.
And I'm pretty sure they will.
Yo.
I'm sure they will.
Thanks, guys.
Get a wife.